Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Morning Live Show. The live show's podcast and meta content is brought to you every week by these loyal sponsors. McGraw-Webb Chevrolet on the bypass in Camden, Alabama, serving their customers for 30 years. Join the McGraw-Webb Chevy family today. Tucker ATV, Jackson, Alabama, your local servicing Polaris Hustler Echo dealer with an international reputation. CT Ward Power Sports in Camden, Alabama, XL Godfrey Hurricane Boats powered by Mercury and Yamaha engines, your water skiing gear headquarters on Lake Millis Ferry. Safford Trading Company and Safford Equipment under the tower in Safford, Alabama, home of your residential and commercial lawn care bundle bear. Wildlife Management Solutions in Eutaw, Alabama. Let the guys at WMS select the right seed and blends for your soil type. South Alabama Kubota and Reynolds on the Strip in Monroeville, Alabama. Kubota and Skag Zero Turns, the right Kubota tractor for the right price. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoor sponsors and enjoy the show. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Gettin Outdoors live show. We are live from the Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. It is 76 degrees outside, partly cloudy, and it's going to be another hot weekend. We've had a few cool mornings. I got Mr. Cory Ingram and Mr. Bucky Barrett in the studio with me. They were on with me the other day. We had a bad echo, so I said, hey, we'll just come in the studio, and we're going to talk about a big benefit tournament coming up in Selma tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming in here this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Before we get started, though, and I got all the alligator news. I got everything coming up. But before we get started, I got an old friend I want to bring in to talk about an event that he's got going on, Mr. Jim Hardy with Outdoor Friends Forever. How you doing, Jim?
Doing just fine. How about you?
I'm doing good, man. First of all, thank you for taking time to be here with us this morning. I want you to start off by telling everybody a little bit about Outdoor Friends Forever, where you at, what all you do up there, Jim, because you just do a remarkable job with those special needs kids up there. Talk about Outdoor Friends Forever for a minute.
Well, Outdoor Friends Forever is just a group we put together. We're 14 years into it now of taking special needs children into the outdoors, hunting, fishing, gardening. We also get them involved in their local sports teams. We've got kids that are working together with their high schools to be managers. We've even partnered with Benjamin Russell, and we built them what they're calling a cafe inside of the school that their special needs children every morning make cookies and cakes and coffee and sell to the staff and the students, and trying to get them jobs and give them opportunities after they get out of high school to be able to grow up and do what they want to do.
It's a great event. You do a lot of things for those kids. Now, what we want to talk about this morning, Jim, is this 30 guns in 30 days that y'all got going on and how people can get their tickets and what's it for. Talk about it while I put this up on the screen.
Okay. Basically, it's just as it sounds. It's 30 guns drawing in 30 days. So we're going to draw a gun every single day for 30 days, starting on September the 28th and going through October the 28th. And the reason it's ending in an odd number like that on the 28th is because we're also doing the Jim Landers Memorial Fishing Tournament that we do every year for off to represent a guy that has always worked with kids and helping us out that passed away in a hunting accident years ago. And we're going to do the big drawing and the drawing of the last day at that fishing tournament. But how you get those tickets is you can go online to our website, and it's just a donation button on there. And what you're doing, you're actually donating. We're not selling you a raffle ticket. This is simply a donation, and we're giving you a ticket for your donation. We've also got an option there in the center of the ticket, if people can see. It's called a mega drawing. And what that mega drawing is anybody that buys 30 tickets or more. So we've had several businesses that have wanted to buy tickets, for write-off purposes or whatever for taxes. We're only doing 10 spots on that drawing, and we've got 6 of them already filled. There will be 2 prizes for those 10 people. There's about a $3,000 shotgun is going to be one of the prizes, and the second prize is a full day guided fishing trip with Greg Vinson on any lake in the state of Alabama you want to go on. And you're also entered into all the other 30-day drawings for the gun. So the mega drawing is really the way to go if you're a business or a person out there that needs to write some money off for taxes. That you really can't put a price on fishing all day with an elite pro.
Not Greg Vinson anyway. All right, and now how do you get those tickets? The only way to get them is on the website, correct?
Well, that's not the only way. We have people locally where I'm at, and we have 8 board members, so that everybody knows they're out there selling tickets as well. And it's, if you run into one of them or places around, Coosa County, Tallapoosa County, Elmore County, we got people that are kind of selling them in those areas. But the website is mainly where a lot of people that are buying them from all over the state are going to the website.
Yeah, and Tommy D has put the link up in the chat room now in the comments if you want to go ahead and go order your tickets. And I've got my tickets, so I figure I'm gonna win at least 2 of them guns. If you buy more, can you just win one gun? Or you going? If you got 3 tickets like I got, can you win a gun 3 times?
Yeah, that's what we've done is we've left it open to where if you bought 3 tickets, say if day number 1 you win a gun, well, your first ticket is gone, but your other 2 are still in there. We're not going to keep you not from winning another gun.
All right.
You really, when you put it on a dollar value, you can't get a better chance at winning guns if you're going to pay $1 for a chance to go win a gun per day.
All right, you got 2 hammers sitting in here with us today. You tell us a little bit about your tournament, the bass tournament on the 28th.
October 28th is Lake Martin, where we do it every year. The last several years, we've done it in the fall instead of the spring. And it's $100, basically about like any other bass tournament that you do. Then there's a big fish pot. We're also doing money since we have our own off lures now of lizards, flukes, trick worms, crawfish, you name it. We're doing a pot as well for the biggest fish that is caught using off lures.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I'm still here.
Yeah, somebody tried to call you. I guess.
Yeah, cut me off. Yeah, what I was saying is we're doing a pot for the biggest fish caught off all fishing lures. Trying to think of what else you'd need to know. You can pretty well, sign up at any time for the thing. Every year that we've had it, we've averaged over 100 boats in it.
Wow. Have you ever fished Lake Martin, Cory?
I haven't, ABTs. I haven't never been up there just fun fishing very much, so.
Yeah, well, we'll try to get you a crowd. I think. Didn't Trey and Bradley win on Lake Martin one time, or was that you follow?
I know they won you follow.
Okay. All right, but
yeah, Martin's a unique kind of place. You can catch a lot of numbers, but it's usually the guy that can go out there and catch that 4 to 5 pound bite in that largemouth that'll make the difference.
They ain't easy to come by on that lake.
No, they're getting a little bit easier because of the blueback herring are kind of putting those fish in there where those guys at live scope can see them now. So the bags are going up a little bit, but it's simply because of the electronics.
That's right. They can't hide now.
Oh, no. Well, they couldn't hide from Big Daddy for years, so he's just everybody else catching up.
I don't know them bass. I figured them bass out pretty good early in my fishing career, but when I switched to them crappie, I ain't never figured them out.
Oh, they're fun fish to catch.
All right, Jim Hardy, Outdoor Friends Forever, 30 guns in 30 days. You can go to www.outdoorfriendsforever.com or .org to get your tickets. And we'll be talking more about that fishing tournament, Jim. You'll have to come back on when we get a little closer to that fishing tournament, and we will. Now, the tickets are on sale. How many How long can you buy these tickets?
We're going to do it right up till the day. I think it's September 28th is the day it's going to start. So I'll, quit taking them on the 27th. And then we're going to start doing the drawings at the local hunting store here. And, already have them ready to go from there and be drawing them one day at a time.
Or maybe we'll hook up mid-September again and punch it on up.
Yeah. That, man, I appreciate the time for coming on, and always enjoy my time with a celebrity. And tell Cory and Bucky over there not to take all those people's money down the middle of the ferry now. Folks,
hey, Cory's already
Cory's
doing
the one you got to worry about.
He's already doing it.
I'm just a donator.
You just tell him that this Biden world we're living in, where they're raising prices, he needs to not take people's gas money. Let them at least go home.
I need all I can get just to be able to afford it.
Jim, we appreciate it, man. Have a great weekend. We'll be talking soon.
All right. See you later.
All right. Bye-bye. That's a good guy. Now, y'all ought to go fish that tournament.
That's right. That place is fun to fish, too. You catch a bunch of little ones.
Yeah. All right, let's go over the Gator recap right quick. Last weekend in the West Central Zone, we had 22 alligators tagged out. I know of 3 last night. I don't know what the total number is. I know Owen Rouse and his bunch got a gator. They did not have time to take it to the scale, so they're going to bring it in this evening. And everybody asks me all the time, say, when can we see gators? When we can see gators? All right, tonight at 8 o'clock, they're going to bring a 10-foot gator if you want to go down there and see an alligator tonight at 8 o'clock at Roland Cooper State Park will be the time to go see it. All right, what I got you boys in here for now, we need a crowd tomorrow in Selma, Alabama at the Helms Benefit Bass Tournament. Let's talk about it, Bucky.
Well, we're not taking interest till in the morning. We'll start taking interest at 4 o'clock and hopefully blast off around 5:45. The weigh-in will be open at 2:30 p.m. It's officially at 3. We'll be there at 2:30. Nobody will be there before then. Everybody needs to know that because we're going to fish it ourselves. Mm-hmm. We need all the people and all the boats that we can get. All the purse is guaranteed. It's 100% payout. It's already sponsored. It's already paid for. Every dime that we make tomorrow goes straight to the family. Every boat that shows up, that money goes straight to the family. So please, guys, come up. We know it's hot. Come up and show out, and let's just try to raise a lot of money for this family. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate all our sponsors that's come on board, and we want to thank BDL for helping us get this out there. George Henry with 98.5, 100 Dixie Country, and Todd Prater. They've all been on board and really helped us promote this for 2 months. And we just want to really thank our sponsors that's got on board and helped us with all that. And we really need fishermen, guys. So y'all please come out and help this family tomorrow.
That's right. Now, these sponsors are why they guarantee this payout. First place guaranteed $1,000. Second place $750. Third place $500. Fourth place $300. Fifth place $200. Sixth place $100. Seventh place $100. Eighth place $100. Now these are your sponsors that make this happen: Air Pro Heating and Air, Maplesville Service Center, Hancock's Barbecue, Nichols Deer Processing, Tech Shed Transport, K&D Auto and Farm Supply, Central Alabama Farmers Co-op, Grundle Tire, Steve Lane's Truck and Auto Sales, Children's Dentistry of Central Alabama, Precision Dirt Work and Septic, Bush Hog, Roundtree Outdoors, Meadows Tire, Safford Trading Company, Safford Equipment Company, Boss Land Management, Oglesby's Machine Incorporated, Cool Slides Rental, Pristine Power Clean, and Pepsi Cola. Those are the reasons we can do this. All the money is guaranteed to the anglers. What the family is going to get is the entry fee, Cory. So we need 50 boats. I'd like to see 100, but we want at least 50 tomorrow. Don't you think?
That's right. We'd love to have as many that would come out and just show support to the family. We just appreciate all the feedback that we've gotten so far. We've been having a bunch of people contact us from out of town saying they're coming, so we just appreciate everybody that's helping the cause, and we look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow.
Cory, tell them about your rod raffle tomorrow.
Yeah, the rod raffle.
I've been building rods for about 2 years now, just custom fishing rods, and I donated a custom fishing rod with the cancer emblem on it and everything. And we will be donating that at weigh-in Saturday. We'll be I'm taking up raffles now, but it's $20 a spot, and you can buy a spot tomorrow morning at the tournament, or you can come up before we raffle it off and get a spot. And that will also get you a spot in 2 signed Fish Life kits that's signed by Bassmaster Pros Scott Canterbury and Wes Logan. So we will draw for the rod first, and then after that, you will have 2 opportunities also to win a spot. You can get as many $20 spots as you want, and each spot you get goes in for a chance to win a rod or the Fish Life kit.
And that's a $20 donation.
Yep.
And
all that, 100% of that goes straight to the family also.
And then you're going to draw at the weigh-in. You got to be present to win.
Yes, you have to be present to win, and we're just doing that so, the family can see the people that win the prize and to show appreciation to them for, donating to help everything.
And you're going to draw the rod first and then the 2 Fish Life packages autographed by Scott Canterbury and who else?
Wes Logan.
Okay, so
yep, that's correct.
So that's going to be at the weigh-in tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. So we need anglers, y'all. And I'll tell you something else, too. This is a benefit tournament. If you don't want to fish it, but you around the Selma area, drop by there and just throw a $20 bill in the hat.
We'll have a donation bucket there, something to make do, and anything anybody can bring will be very greatly appreciated.
Yeah,
you don't have to have a boat. You can just come show your support by just being present.
And this is the Selma City Marina, and y'all had to do this early because we got some improvements coming to the Selma City Marina.
Yes. Yeah, we hate to do it this hot because we all know it's hot out there. But we were scared to wait till it got a little cooler because they're supposed to be starting improvements on the City Marina sometime this fall. So we wanted to go ahead and jump on the gun.
Anything else, boys? Y'all can cover it pretty good.
Pepsi's donated some drinks and things there for the anglers, so we will have some coolers full of drinks and water and Gatorade and different things. So, if you guys standing around hot and want something to drink, we'll have things there to drink. So y'all come on out. We're going to try to keep you hydrated and hope we have a good time and good turnout.
Blast off in the morning, safe daylight, which would be about 5:45.
That's right. We fished Maddie's tournament Saturday. We blast off sometime around 5:40, so we'll be shooting sometime around that time frame.
All right, Cory, put you on the spot now. You've been weighing in some fish. You've been kicking rump.
It's been good.
What's it going to take to win it tomorrow?
I'm thinking 15 to 16. That's what I'm thinking. I think if you have 11 to 12, you'll probably get a check. But it's been taken around that 15 to win your bigger terms. I know Saturday we had right at 16 in Maddie's tournament, and there was 2 14s. So the largemouth are biting and the spots are biting. So we'll see. It ain't easy, though. It's definitely tough, but there's a few biting right now.
All right, now I'm going to put you on the spot again. Don't do like Kevin now. When I asked Kevin about a tournament he's finna fish in, he won't say nothing. If somebody's coming to this benefit tournament tomorrow and hadn't fished up there, tell them what pattern they need to fish, and not tell them where, but how to catch them fish tomorrow.
It's been a very big mix-up. We have literally caught them from deep to shallow, but if it was me, I would probably be shallow. I'm just a shallow water guy, but also, your spots, they stay deep year-round. And with no current, it's going to spread everything out, so it'll be tough. But I think normally when there isn't much current, it seems like the fish bite like a bunch of your fish. So you shouldn't have no problem catching fish tomorrow, but it's just hard to get them bigger bites.
And we were talking about that before the show. I can remember when Tony Butts used to bring them 5-pounders in pretty regular. He wouldn't bring. You can't put them 5-pound fish together like we used to could, Cory. Right. But at a tournament like Maddie's tournament, any tournament, it's always a bunch of 5-pounders caught. Right. This ain't all in one bag.
I know we always say whenever we're fishing, like for instance, Maddie's tournament in the summertime, it just seems it's so hard to get that big bite. Like you said, it's almost impossible to catch 5 big ones. But normally, if you can get them 3 big bites, you just can't miss them. You got to make sure you get them in the boat.
That's exactly right. And how many tiers do we see at weigh-in? I missed that 5-pounder.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's going to be a great tournament. That's tomorrow at Selma City Marina. Blast off, safe daylight, weigh in at 3 o'clock. It is a benefit tournament for the Helms family, and we want everybody, if you're not fishing, to stop by the weigh in, get you a raffle ticket for that rod and the Fish Life packages, or just throw $20 in the hat and help everybody out. It's going to be a great event. I appreciate you boys coming in here this morning to promote it. And it's going to, Todd Prater will be at it tomorrow, covering it with Selma Sun and the Black Belt News Network. And I'm sure he'll be sending me pictures.
And also, we are going to, since we didn't do pre-registration, we're planning on being set up in the morning around 4 a.m., somewhere around that time frame. So if you want a good boat number, I'm calling boat numbers on blast off. So if you want a good boat number, the earlier the better.
Yeah, get there early.
So that'll be good. And we're not doing a shotgun blast off. So the boat numbers, the earlier you can get there, the better boat number you're definitely going to have.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about bass fishing. Yesterday afternoon, they had the fruit jar at Bridgeport City Landing. Had 10 boats showed up. The winners were Tony and Roy King. I don't know them. Y'all know them?
I'm not familiar with
them. They had 3 fish that weighed 7.5 pounds, and the big fish was 446. There you go. Yep. That's one big fish. I do want to remind everybody also. You have something, Bucky?
Well, that's probably the same thing you was going to say, Big Daddy. Our last Wednesday tournament will be this week.
Yeah. This coming Wednesday.
At the Selma City Marina, 4 o'clock till dark. And this will be our last summer tournament, our last Wednesday afternoon.
We're hoping for a good turnout.
Yeah, let's do have a good tournament out. Me and George Henry will talk about it Monday morning when we talk about it on the show. And I tell you what, I want to remind everybody, this is something a lot of people forget about. But we got dove season coming up the first Saturday in September. That is September the 2nd, and your hunting and your fishing license will expire on August the 31st. Right. And I promise you, in that dove field, if you get checked by that game warden, the first question he's going to ask you before he checks your gun or checks your birds, where's your hunting license?
That's right.
And I bet you most of you are going to forget to get it. So don't forget it.
And don't forget that duck stamp for goose and early teal also.
Talk about that a minute now, Cory. You are a waterfowl man. I had David Gaston on here the other night. But you, the waterfowl, you send me some darn pictures every year. Teal season coming in. I know you done scouted. Talk about this early teal and early goose season.
Well, for us in Dallas County, the early teal is always a hit or miss thing. It seems like sometimes we get 1 or 2, groups of 40 to 50 in there, which is a plus. But we try to actually bank on the geese. They seem to be more. You can rely on them. If you can find a good pond that's holding, a group of anywhere between 50 to 200, you can seem like you can get in there and shoot them up pretty good, but you better kill them good the first time because the geese get really educated really quick.
Mm-hmm. I wish you'd kill every dead gum one of them.
That's right.
All right, now, Bucky, I don't know if you're a waterfowl hunter, but you are a coon hunter. It's been too hot. Talk about coon hunting. When we all start coon hunting serious?
Usually around the middle of October. Maybe we start getting a frost or 2. I'll start going, get my dog out some and exercise him. Usually I used to coon hunt year round. Now I just mostly during the cooler months from October to, April or May. Matter of fact, I told Todd Prater the other day I was going to get Todd and take him one night.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I told him, I said, I have a side-by-side. We ain't got to walk. We're right around. He said, well, he had never been. So that's my goal is when it cools off is to get Todd Prater out there and let him do a little coon hunting.
Yeah, well, please get that on video.
Well, I hope to do that. So I think it'll be fun. So
he's usually on here. I ain't seen him on here this morning.
He's still asleep.
Yeah, he's still asleep. Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back right after a word from these loyal sponsors. River Legend Outfitters, Citronelle, Alabama, your one stop for all things hunting, fishing, and outdoors. Home of the Frogging Tournaments. Coast to coast true value in downtown Camden, a shopping experience you will never forget. Bubba and Joe Allen Dunn at Dunn Sports in Thomasville, Alabama, across from McDonald's. Outfitters for the serious sportsman. Rack and Reel Sports Grill next to Piggly Wiggly in Camden, home of the all-you-can-eat wings on Thursday night, where anglers and hunters meet for supper. Community Neighbor Bank with locations in Greenville, Camden, Pine Hill, and Grove Hill, serving rural Alabama since 1906, bringing you the Gettin Outdoors weather since 2007. Plaza Golf Cart Sales in Demopolis and Tuscaloosa, your easy go superstore. Town Country United Bank, Camden, Alabama, proud sponsors of the Town Country United Bank Hunting and Fishing Report every week on the Gettin Outdoors podcast. Lawler Timber Company, Camden, Alabama, family-owned independent business offering professional forestry services and home of the Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. Class Storage on the bypass in Camden, Alabama. Safe, secure storage for that motorhome, boat, or camper. ClassStorageLLC.com. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoors sponsors. Now let's get back to the live show. All right, everybody, let's go over to Community Neighbor Bank. Grandma Cam, and it's going to be Tommy D weather report instead of California. We're going to be in Ann Arbor, Michigan, sharing our South Alabama weather this morning. This is your weekend forecast, and it's pretty simple. Hot, and mild. Hot days and mild nights. Today, sunny with 96 degrees. Calm winds becoming north 5 miles per hour. It's not, the humidity is not as bad as it used to be. Tonight, clear with a low around 70. Saturday, sunny and hot, 97. Calm winds. Going to be a perfect day to fish tomorrow. It's just going to be a little hot. Saturday night, clear, 72 degrees for you alligator hunters. A little 5 mile an hour wind out of the northwest. Sunday, sunny, hot, 97 degrees, southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, and Sunday night, a low of 74 with an east wind 5 miles an hour. So 97 in the daytime, 70s at night, and no rain in sight. And here is your Michigan, Ann Arbor, Michigan weather. Sunny with a high of 98, about like us down here. Clear tonight, 63, a little cool up there than it is down here. 98 degrees, 108. It's supposed to be that hot next week for us too, Tommy D. But appreciate you filling in for Grandma Karen. That is, you're Getting Outdoors Community Neighbor Bank, Grandma Karen, Tommy D. Weekend weather forecast. Thank you. Only other thing I got, I did the podcast this week with Joe Allen Dunn, and he shares his 50 years of dove hunting in South Alabama, and that's coming up. Cory, Bucky, y'all got some birds?
I got a few.
I'm seeing people here starting to post that they are starting to see some in the Toggleville area and stuff, so maybe it'll be a decent year as long as we don't have a little cold snap push them out like always.
Well, it don't matter how many I see. I can't hit the darn thing.
I can't either. I was going to tell you a while ago, I'll have my license, but he don't have to worry about me getting over the limit.
No, man, I might have limited out on doves one time, but I tell you what I did, y'all. I broke down and ordered me a dead gum skeet thrower the other day, one of them automatic skeet throwers. So I bought me a 100 skeets. So I'm gonna do a little I'm gonna invest some money in some bullets and do a little practicing. So everybody tells me that's why I can't hit them, because I don't practice. And I didn't know I had an improved cylinder choke in my gun, and I'm gonna change that to a modified choke. So
I like improved cylinder. That's what I shoot for duck and dove.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It seems like the dove, the hardest thing about the dove is because you think about it too much, because you can see them coming from so far. That's why I always have problems.
I think I shoot better on instinct than I do.
That's right.
I'm kind of like Rusty. Yep. I like to sit under a tree on a power line.
Oh yeah, I like that dead tree.
Yeah, and let's see. I think we done covered. Let's go over the tournament one more time, guys. It's tomorrow morning. As you come, you gonna boat numbers as you get there, right, Cory? Let's go over that one more time.
Yeah, we'll be there around 4 o'clock to start taking up entries. And like I said, first come, first serve on the boat numbers. So if you get boat number 1, you get to blast off 1. And if you come 40, you ain't going to blast off till 40. Mm-hmm. We're just going to try to do that to spread everybody out, because everyone knows that shotgun blast off is not the safest thing. So we're going to do that, and we'll start taking up. We'll start weigh-in at 2:30, but the actual weigh-in time is not till 3.
So you got to be back by 3, but you're going to open the scales at 2:30.
But we'll do 2:30. I know that heat's going to be bad. I'm hoping the humidity ain't near as bad as it was last Saturday, but maybe everybody will still come out and have a good time and just fish to, help support.
And $20 donation for a chance to win a custom-made Cory. What do you call your rod? What's your rod?
I have not. I've been thinking.
We need a name for that custom Cory Smith Ingram rod.
I have been thinking long and hard about it, and I just can't. I've never had time to come up with exactly what I wanted, so it's still up in there.
All right, there you go, guys. When you come tomorrow to buy your chance for the rod, give Cory an idea of what to name those custom rods.
All right.
I think it's already a hammer rod.
No,
That's what I was supposed to say, the Alabama River hammer rod.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw Trey was on here a while ago, Cory. You and Trey, y'all need to team up and do some.
Yeah, that's right.
Old Trey's been hot too down here.
He was good this year he's really good down there at Bridgeport, especially he ended up, I think, finishing first in Maddie's Trail this year, and I followed him up in second. I couldn't quite get him, but it was a good time battling this year.
Well, he picked up a sponsor this week. McGraw-Webb Chevrolet is going to sponsor him with his ABT, him and Bradley ABT trail in 2024. And I was talking to Frank McGraw the other day, and I said, the only thing that's going to mess Trey up is he got a girlfriend now. So I hope that don't mess him up. Right. But he was back to back at the Thursday afternoon fruit jar tournament, and he missed that one yesterday. He had to take a little trip the week after. So, but old Trey's a good guy, and he's going to represent us well. Him and Bradley.
That's a good trail he'll be in also.
They filled it up, and
it's crazy. It's unreal how quick they fill up that.
Hey, he said he'll be at Jordan tomorrow, so he won't be able to make the Selma one.
Oh man, come on, Trey.
But anyhow, let's see. Also, this weekend is the Buckmaster Expo in Montgomery, Alabama, at the convention center. You get in free with a can of food, and they're going to be riding bulls.
That's right.
After they shut the doors in the afternoon, Friday night and Saturday night, they have got some professional bull riders. They got the arena set up right there between the train shed and the convention center. And they'll be riding bulls. I think they're going to have live entertainment and everything in Montgomery tomorrow night at the Buckmaster, tonight and tomorrow night at the Buckmasters Expo. That'll be today, tomorrow, and Sunday at the Montgomery Convention Center. And one more time, Wednesday. What are y'all just calling that? The Wednesdays open?
This tournament has been going on for as long as I remember, probably definitely longer than I remember, but probably 20, 25 years they've been having this down there. And I picked it up about 3 years ago, just trying to get people to have something to do, in Selma. And it's always been a fun time. It always starts out good, but when it gets towards this end of the season, we start having around 10 boats show up. So maybe this last one, we'll have some people come out and support it for the last one for the year.
This will be the last one for the year. That'll be next Wednesday afternoon from 3 till dark, $50 entry fee. What y'all weigh, 5 or 3 feet?
Yeah, we weigh 5.
Weigh 5
but it's 4 to dark.
4 to dark. Okay. 4 to dark. I'm looking at it. I don't know why I said 3. I think it's called the Bridgeport.
It typically takes a decent weight because, normally in the evening times, they normally run current. So you can normally catch some decent fish.
And they've been getting a lot of rain north of here, too. So that current, they've been moving that river pretty good. Yeah, tomorrow's tournament should be pretty good, too.
That's right.
So
I think it'd be a good time.
All right, let's see what Joe Allen, he's on here. Got a good report from Dauphin Island. Bring home some speckled trout, redfish, and triple tail. Good, man. Send me some video too, Joe Allen. They hot down there also. All right, guys, anything else? Bucky, anybody you want to shout out to? Cory, anybody y'all want to shout out to? Your wives, your girlfriend, your mamas, your daddies? Well, you on big time.
We just really appreciate all these sponsors that really jumped on board. It actually blew us.
It overwhelmed us.
It really early. Shocked us. I was honestly kind of hoping for maybe just somebody just to throw up a first place prize, honestly. Mm-hmm. And within 2 days, we had 10 or 11 people that done reached out to us. Not even us contacting them. They reached out to us, and it really shocked us and humbled us that Selma reached out. And it wasn't just Selma. The co-op in Fonesdale. We had a place in
Marion, Maplesville.
Yep. Maplesville showed out. Maplesville Tire, they showed out. It was just amazing how the whole community come together to help support someone that's, in the outdoors just like us. So I know I'd want it for me if something was to happen.
Exactly.
So you got to always look at it like that. It can't always be about you. You got to think about how you would want somebody to treat you if you was in that same circumstance. So,
absolutely. And I tell you something too, and I'm an old man. I've been doing this a long time, and it just does my heart good to see you young guys coming up and doing this stuff in the outdoors, because our outdoor industry in our underserved area, the Alabama Black Belt, Dallas, Marengo, Wilcox, Monroe, Clark, all these counties where the river flows through it, man, we have got such an asset that we really have never used before to its potential. Well, it hadn't been touched yet.
That's right.
It's up to us to give back, and that's what we're trying to do.
And the good Lord's always blessed us, with everything that I have and everything everyone else has. So it's just amazing to be able to use something that He gave us to be able to try to help people in need. So it works out very well when we're on the river.
All right. All right. I'm going to do this just for you, Tommy D. Since Joe Allen is watching, this is the most requested video that I have ever played on any show, if I can find it. Hold on. I got it here somewhere. Here it is. This is the most requested video ever. This was live on the Gettin Outdoors live show. Joe Allen, me and you talked about this the other. He liked the one in the water, boy. If it hadn't been for that smackdown graph holder, he would have went in the water. I guarantee you. That is I'll never get tired of watching that, and I'm glad I got it on film. That's right. All right, Helms Benefit Tournament in the morning. You guys come fish it. Please come fish it. If you don't come fishing, stop by the weigh-in tomorrow evening and get a chance to win a custom rod by Cory or a Fish Life package, and just help this family out. You guys, thank you for everything you're doing. Thank y'all for coming down here.
Thanks for having us.
And I'm finna go feed y'all some breakfast.
We won't turn that down.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week, same time. We'll have a recap of the alligator hunt next Friday throughout the state. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. See you next week.
Hap taught me every critter's track and how to set a hair trigger on a trap. He taught me to shoot, scale, and skin and make a snare with a leather strap. He taught me to be a part of the woods and all his woodsy tricks. Said you gotta walk soft on 2 light feet and try not to break no stick. I thank Daddy for my savvy, how to hunt and how to carry anything that I might need to get a piece of skillet meat. How to walk and how to hide, how to crawl and how to slide, how to sneak, stalk, and climb.